Welcome everyone, this is Clone Alpha. Today I have the round 2 from IDC 31. I am playing Water Darkness Aggro at the bottom of your screen against Sasu, who is playing Light Darkness Fire Nature Forbos Control at the top of your screen. I lead with a turn 2 Spinning Terror, which is probably one of the best turn 2 leads I can have, as it doesn't die to Bronze and Tribe and you can trade with Billix. And then I have a nice follow-up with Aquaholcus on turn 3. Against Forbos, I have to apply as much pressure as humanly possible to make sure that Forbos cannot set up its own game plan and instead has to defend itself against me. Now I have a doubled 2-drop, Spinning Terror and Jewel Spider, and here's an interesting choice by Sasu to run Tornado Flame instead of Birdshot, I'm assuming. I'm not sure what he was thinking about Tornado Flame, maybe because he can kill Gonta while Birdshot can't. But Birdshot usually deals with more creatures. And yeah, he kills the Spinning Terror. I take 2 more shields with Hulkus and Spinning Terror, and the Terror Pit kills the Jewel Spider, which allows me to take a shield to hand to apply more pressure next turn. Oh, and now he has Miraculous Meltdown, and fortunately for me there is a Spiral Gate in shields, which bounces the Bronze Tribe, and I can finish him off. Now we go into game 2 where Sasu gets to start. I think if that Tornado Flame was a Birdshot instead, I would have been in trouble. Usually if it comes out when it's just Spin Slicer on the field, or if it comes out towards the end when he has barely any shields left, it's not that big of an issue. But if it comes out while he still has a few shields, and I have like 4 creatures, small creatures on the field, it's quite a problem. So yeah, I have a Aqua Guard followed by Jewel Spider and then Aquaholcus. Next turn I'm probably gonna summon the Melnia and hold on to these Lucky Balls for when he has less shields. And now he summons Billix. And I am considering here if I should attack or not to get Lucky Ball active. Probably going to charge the Propeller Mutant, summon the Melnia. I really wish I had a Unicorn Fish or Spiral Gate, which I already charged. Mainly because I didn't think he would summon Billix on turn 4 if he didn't have it on turn 2. Usually by this point Forbos has to charge some kind of spell in mana, but it seems like he had mainly creatures, so he didn't have to set himself back with Billix. So I decided to go for Lucky Ball instead, because he can trade with Billix, I suppose. And now he has a Soul Swap for the Sky Sword and nothing else, which is pretty good for me. Now I can break a bunch of shields. Going in with Aquaholcus playing a raw Birdshot if he still decided to run a few copies. And yeah, it looks like I'm applying good enough pressure. I even have Lucky Ball in hand. If he has Apocalypse Vice, he could clear like 4 out of 5 of my creatures. Actually, he can clear all of them. It's 5,000 plus 3,000, yeah. And now I get just an Aqua Guard out of the shield. And I play a Lucky Ball. I am running the 2 Aqua Guards out just to protect the Lucky Ball from a potential Basagazil Dragon. I'm really hoping here he doesn't have another mass removal, but even if it doesn't, he likely has Forbos or Faliga to grab a copy. But unfortunately for me, he had another copy of Apocalypse Vice, which cleared the Lucky Ball and the Aqua Guards. But now I follow it up with 2 more creatures, another Jewel Spider, which I can use to grab another shield if he gets destroyed. Forbos usually runs 2 Apocalypse Vice, so both of them are in the graveyard right now. However, he will definitely grab it with Faliga. Or he could even just grab the Soul Swap to get another shield. But instead of doing that, he plays Cranium Clamp to discard me. Now I play the Locomotiver, which unfortunately doesn't hit the Soul Swap, but Forbos is still a pretty good target to hit because Forbos can grab Soul Swap from the deck. Now I leave him on no shields with the Jewel Spider and the Aqua Vulcus. The reason I did this is because he can always just use Soul Swap on Faliga to grab Apocalypse Vice, and then he still has enough mana to cast a spell, so it's better to apply some pressure here. Otherwise I lose my board anyway. I'm not sure if he's seen Miraculous Meltdown yet. If he decides to clear my board, I will definitely get another shield with Jewel Spider. Just to have the potential of an instant Spin Slicer. I'm not sure what the other 3 cards he has in hand besides the Soul Swap. But even with just the Soul Swap he can do a bunch of things. So he decides to go for Meltdown, and unfortunately I don't even get one Spiral Gate. Which was a good call because he saw 2 of my Spiral Gates were already in the mana zone, so the chances of me having the other 2 in the shields are very small. So I think that was a good call. So I summoned a turn 1 Aqua Guard, and then I can follow up with a Spinning Terror. This turn I summon a Melnia, and next turn I can summon another creature if I top deck a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and then the Lucky Ball. Next turn he got a Soul Swap, I'm assuming, but he doesn't want to swap out anything. Turn 3 Bronze Arm Drive is pretty good here. And unfortunately I don't top deck creatures, so I'm just gonna summon Lucky Ball for no effect. It's still better than not having an extra creature on the field. So this Lucky Ball acting like a scissor eye right now. But sometimes it's all you need. I like that Sasu is running 3 copies of Ice Vapor in his Forbos. Who knows, maybe he's running a 4th copy as well. Playing double Soul Swap, getting 2 extra shields. And now I get a Spin Slicer. Going in with Spinning Terror to play around Burst Shot, then with Spin Slicer as I don't want to lose it to a Terror Pit. Gets a Dimension Gate. Now going in with Lucky Ball. But I realized that Sasu is still looking through his deck. He's probably checking his shields. To be fair, I haven't even seen any burst shots yet. I've only seen that one Tornado Flame, so I'm not even sure if he plays it, but I can see why now with 3 Ice Vapors in his mana zone. But still, you wouldn't use a burst shot if you have Ice Vapor on your field anyway, so even though they have anti-synergy, they're for different matchups, so it doesn't really matter too much. And he decides to grab a Bilex, breaking another shield with Lucky Ball, and then the last shield with Melnia. Let's see if he has a way to clear the field. Currently he has 7 mana exactly, so if he were to use Apocalypse Vice, he still wouldn't have enough mana to then also summon Bilex. Charges a Lost Soul, so that means he didn't even have a fire mana to charge. So all he has to work with is light, darkness and nature. Which means a Soul Swap for, or rather just summoning Sky Sword and then the Bilex. But that's most likely not enough. I think I wanted to attack to attack. Okay, so I go with Spin Slicer first. And then he doesn't have a trigger, so I finish him off with the other 2 creatures. yeah, I take round 2 from IDC 31. Until next time, see ya.